It's time for Power Hour.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. All around me. Thank you. You don't have to be alone either. Bruh. Thank you, Father. Thank you. You don't have to be alone either. Thank you, Father. All around me. Thank you. You don't have to be alone either. Thank you. Thank you, Father. All around me. Thank you. You don't have to be alone either. Thank you, Father. Thank you. You don't have to be alone either. You don't have to be alone either.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the Sunday evening stream. We're in Power Hour. We have less than 60 minutes till the weekly candle close. Figured we might as well just start on the daily. People were freaked out. There was the double whammy of FUD, right? The U.S. dollar tether investigation that was fake news, and then right after that, Israel bombed somewhere in Iran. And so it was like you got this move down here and all that work, right, from the sellers, and they did nothing but put in a higher low, not just on the wick, but the candle close. And this little local level of 66.6, 66.8 was like recaptured and redefended. Like, that is so strong, man. And now you're talking about like a bullish wave structure on the 4 hour. I did say this. It was a shower thought. I was in general chat and I was like, hey, what if the C wave was completed and we don't even know about it yet? And only real ones knew what I was talking about, where it's, what if it's a 786 on B, a higher low on C? Well, you know what that means. 1272 minimum, which would take us to 70,700, but could, if things get crazy, because it's butterfly-esque, could get to the 1618, which would be 72,245. So that's a wave structure you got going on right now, and it's bullish, and the trend's good too, conceptualized on the daily. Do you see the parallel channel tool? That's the trend. That's where we're in right now. Forget about everything else, okay? Yeah, we already broke out. But no, I know there are other people out there that are like, nah, dude, we still haven't broken out. We're screwed, man. It's like weekly histogram's gone positive, not just on Bitcoin, it's doing on Solana now. That'll be confirmed in less than an hour. Good stuff going on. So I am cautiously optimistic, of course. And this, this failed attempt from sellers to see 64,899 on spot. They did do it on futures and Bitcoin futures. Oh my God, chat. Okay, so they gapped it up. Another test to 69,365 at the highest today, as you tested October 21st. And you just tested on the 25th once again. And this level, 69,365. Big deal. As they just formally regarded the old resistance from April of 2021, part one of that, cycle, then the crash and then the rally. They tested it as support. And at the same time of testing that level as support, they tested the supply line as a demand line. It was unreal. It was the date of October 23rd. Beautiful. And then pretty much what you got on Friday was a formal perfect back test of the supply line. I mean, no wicks below it. So it's just like immaculate. And then, just before that, we had that same type of respect here, 59K, 200 moving average, test of 57.6 right here. This is very well respected. This is probably the chart to be looking at because spot's not giving us this perfect touches. So there's something to that. They break 69,365 here. It's an easy 72.5. Oh, we just talked about it with the little 4 hour wave structure here in the uptrend, above all support resistance, above the 200 moving average on the daily, on the 4 hour, you name it. If you're looking at the channel, we're above the heart line, the upper side of the uptrend. Okay, so see you at 72 plus for overbought conditions in the uptrend. How about this? How about the weekly on Bitcoin futures, chat? As just Friday, when the market closed, we had formally our first level of positive momentum on the weekly since April 22nd, and now building off of that, highest level of positive momentum seen since April 22nd. And it just began like, an hour and 12 minutes ago is when futures opened. Some pretty good things, man, right? I mean, hey, man bun, double top, gonna be there, capo crypto, they're always gonna be scared and short and bearish and these conditions, I mean, whatever, but just these are technicals. I'm just presenting arguments to you with technicals, not my opinion or feeling. There's a context to it. It's like, I mean, they have broken this level. They have back tested it formally as support last week. And here's the new week. So the stage is set for way higher prices. I mean, it could be a failed breakout, of course, right? But you can't say that we haven't done that. We have broken out. We have back tested the breakout confirmed the validity of areas from history as support. That's happened. So it's now, is it going to be a real breakout? Real breakout, because follow through is most important even after backtest. So the breakout, the backtest, now we need follow through price action. Follow through price action is going to take us to price discovery. 8-month large structure finally breached. Yeah. Okay. Just getting you up to date on that. Cool. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Okay. Yeah. Stock market futures are up out the gate. Yeah, really good. I mean, S&P futures up 0.5%. NASDAQ futures up 0.59%. Dow Jones futures up 0.42%. The Russell 2000 futures up 0.54%, as you can see right here. There it is. Hey, the futures popping. CL crude got wrecked. I mean, it just down 4.2%.
Is that a joint?
At market open. Yeah, garbage. You know, even identifying that little structure there, it was like, I don't know if I could trust that. And now it's like, wow, they just gapped it down like that. That's really weak. That's really pathetic. All right, here's totals. Jonathan, how you doing over there? I know people got their opinions on their channels and stuff, but this is just my opinion, man.
I like turtles.
I think I've led you astray, right? I mean, the breakout occurred, right? They already broke it out. The date was October 14th, the breakout. They broke the 200 moving average as well. Then they ran it up. They couldn't break 2.3 trillion because that's a major level from history. Okay, pull back. What'd they do? They're trying to regard what was once resistance, support resistance as support again. And then the 200-day simple moving average, as you can see, barely, also being defended by the buyers. Negative momentum. Okay, what is the... No performance. Maybe they're going to need to take us higher and we get triple bearish divergence. But too much Momo, I guess. This is not catching any kind of performance right now. Nothing. Outside of this small reaction, I don't think it was anything. So that's good. You want, right? You really want, when you see bearish stuff develop, you want to see it underperform or not at all, or not even be reliable, because that's like a signature of who's in control of the market. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, I was looking at some of these Solana jokes, and yeah, I don't know. There are like a couple that are okay, but man, I'll tell you, the altcoins just suck, man. This overall, instead of Solana, I could give a rat's butt about like these alts. I mean, hey, they got great bottoming structures, but the cavalry may never come. Like I don't know. Like the market dynamics, it's very tough, man. This is an untraditional market. You talk about stuff that just has great structures, but it's tied to Ethereum. It was built on Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum's awful. Like I would never own Ethereum over Solana or Bitcoin ever at this point. So it's like that might have some correlation to how garbage these altcoins are performing. Where like if Bitcoin goes down, okay, it barely goes down 3-4%, and the altcoins are just getting shattered. They're like making lower lows than their third valleys locally, and it's no one's buying them. Not really. I mean, you got the structures. You're just not catching follow through like you should. Like storage. That's the type of behavior we're looking for. We're not getting that on these crappy coins. Yeah. So it might be just a new thing where it's like maybe a rising tide does not lift all ships. And this is something we're having to learn because we are clearing a thicket, man. We're participating in these markets. We're like the Lewis and Clarks, man. This is very new still. And like every cycle, there's like a new thing. Okay, this cycle, Ethereum's collapsing paired to Solana. Solana looks incredible paired to Bitcoin. Ethereum, ERC coins, good structures, but not catching bids and are awful. Bitcoin sneezes, you know what they do. Yeah, anyway. But that doesn't mean like there aren't others that like Dogecoin. So it's like Solana and Dogecoin. Those are your tickets, man. Solana, Doge, both active trade setups. Look at this freaking Doge, man. The beautiful structure. Look at the positive Momo building. Right, last week was the first level since April. And the RSI looking good. A couple points away from bullish control zone. Look at this, man. They went down, pretty much tested the 200-week simple moving average, and now you're about to close at your highest level since June 3rd or May 27th. Yeah, a little bit of resistance here. Yeah, of course, trade setup. I mean, trade setup targets, right? And then there will be another one. If they break 17.5 cents, though, you're talking about 22 to 28 cents. The music's so quiet. I can't even hear it, man. Hello, is this stream on, man? Are y'all here? Because, like, yeah, I don't even know anymore. Trend is friend more than before. If Trump gets elected, Elon is going to be an active participant in our government. We're culling this over-bloated, garbage, tyrannical, authoritative government that has taken full control of all facets of the alphabet agencies, right? They're like cancer. Like, we got it. Dr. Elon, we need you. Okay, so Doge probably going to do just fine if, you know, they don't stop counting voting at 10 p.m. because they're getting blown out in record fashion. That could definitely happen too, by the way. So Trump's live right now. All right, give him a big shout out to, it could have been anyone. It didn't have to be Trump. It could have been just about anyone at this point against like what we're dealing with. It's not our fault at this point, it's Trump. I mean, my God, the people that, like, the other side of it is like, this is, yeah, unrealized capital gain tax, tens of millions of third world migrants with 80 IQ coming into small town America, destroying it everywhere, them getting trafficked, human trafficking everywhere. Yeah, like, it could have been, I don't even care. It could have been Daffy freaking Duck, man. I'd have voted for him over whatever the left has become. They're crazy. Anyway, so, Dogecoin, hype in the chat. My God, look at it, dude. Highs of day right now. Man, that hidden bullish divergence. It's like, hey, man, you missed it. Why don't you just, like, be educated? Why don't you become learned? Oh, it's a third valley at a key inflection point with hidden bullish divergence, with bullish engulfing candle. That's the ticket, man, to increasing your probability of a particular outcome in this one situation be up. So look at, they tested the 200-day moving average as support. When do they do that? Oh, not very often, huh? Yeah. Okay, Doge, because doing things. I guess we can look at Ethereum. It's just like Ethereum's starting to get to a point where it's like, who cares? It's so bad. Like, yeah, man, it's putting in another valley. Congratulations on your fourth valley. Okay, so what's Bitcoin's price going to be at by the time the bids actually come in on Ethereum and we get to $2,900, $3,000? Like, how much are you going to end up sacrificing in yield not owning Solana Bitcoin to wait on that miraculous big Jesus candle on Ethereum that's such a massive, miserable underperformer to Bitcoin and Solana and BNB? And probably Dogecoin too. I don't even know when's the last time we looked at Doge paired to Ethereum. It's not even on any exchanges, right? Doge to Ethereum, right? I don't know. Oh, hey, look, dude. Doge paired to Ethereum, highest level right now since April 7th. Oh my God, it was beautiful. Look, the momentum shift. Look at the positive price action correlation to the key level. This would have been an incredible trade setup. I just never really come here. Wow, that and then 1, 2, third valley at the low. That would have been beautiful. But on your way to 65 ways or whatever, go ways, right? Like another 12% upside before you hit the top of the range here. Beautiful. And this is just testament to how garbage Ethereum's become. You want to see it? You want to see it? Ethereum paired to Bitcoin. Oh, look, chat. Another day. Wow, you know what, man? It's not going to be your lowest low in 3.5 plus years. Congratulations. It's wow. Okay. But look, just 2 days ago, it was the lowest daily close since April 12th, 2021. I mean, you broke support resistance. I mean, look, do you understand this is a wormhole here, man? Like, the target on Ethereum to Bitcoin is 2.4 million Satoshis right here. Look, dude, straight down and up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down. Look, up, down, up. Why would it not go back down? It probably will. So it's just that this is just screaming. It's like you owning Ethereum's really to the US dollar is pretty stupid when you could be in better assets with better performance like Solana and Bitcoin and BNB and Doge. Probably even Shiba. I bet you Shiba probably looks okay compared to Ethereum. What happened to Ethereum? It's right here. We've had this plotted, the Alt V, the vertical red dotted line. It was September 13th. Vitalik Buterin, the beta. He says we will go from proof of work to proof of stake. And that was it. Never again. Never again. The massive distribution campaign began. Just so you want to see it real quick because you're obsessed with Ethereum, so I don't know why. Here it is. There's your all-time high on Solana to Ethereum. All right, the olds. I don't know. I go to different charts every time. So still, the accumulation continued, the higher lows, the sell wall. And look, man, it was so freaking nice. Like the old all-time high from November 2021. Look how this is what you're looking for, man. This is why you come to stream, because it's not about like one or the other at this current time. It's about the education. It's about, look, man, this is what you're always looking for. You see this swing high in March 2024, April 2024. Look, May. Look, July. Oh my God, look, September 2021 or candle high close. What happened eventually? They eventually back tested it not once, but twice. So they confirmed it. And after that confirmation low, right, more market participants gain confidence to believe there'd be a more pronounced rally because it's not about the first, it's about the second. Confirmation, and then you're gone. So it's like price action correlation to levels is, I mean, patterns are cool, harmonics are cool, oscillators are cool, but price action's above it all. Okay, because you can have all those things, right? You can have all the variables, and then if you have bad price action, do I really want to own it? I don't know. Like, you want to have good price action. So and then we'll just do Solana to Bitcoin too, because, well, it's just a mega ascending triangle. It's just like accumulation. Just this is screaming and implying that Solana will continue to incrementally outperform even Bitcoin, right? Mega impulse, mega bullish consolidation. Once the consolidation resolves, you think with an accumulation, reaccumulation structure, they would break out and we go to levels not seen since December 2021, way higher. So, yeah, optimism here. Do we even look at Solana? I don't even think we've gone to Solana yet. Crazy enough, right? Well, we will right now. It's beautiful. It's the animal spirits, man. You can tell the bots are turned on to buy. Oh, red candle, buy, bid. It's not what. Find me other assets that are really performing like that, where it's just the bots are on. You can tell. Dogecoin, Solana. You should have won one. Oh my God.
Beach Jedi 101 tipped $101. Happy Sunday and weekly close. Always appreciate the education, Mitch. Hype in the chat.
Dude, thank you so much for the 101 right there. And thanks for watching, supporting the channel, being a Citadel member, and investing in yourself and learning about this amazing world we call technical analysis. He said it, chat. He said hype in the chat. If you don't hype in the chat, you're not Beach Jedi's friend. So, thanks, man. Oh, by the way, new emoji ball. Can't even remember the last. It's been definitely got to be like a year and a half to 2 years plus since we made a new variation for the tip jar. Solana, $11 to $14 is the Solana emoji ball. Who will be the first person in the history of the stream to tip that so we can see it together? Whatever. Yeah, it's like. It's due. It's like, why do I not have a Solana emoji? And it's like, I don't know. I never really cared for the emoji, I guess. And it's like, it's due because of this performance, man. Yeah. It's like, we have XRP. It's like, screw that. We got to have Solana. We got Dogecoin. We got like all of them, man. We got so many of them. Yeah, so 31 minutes to the close. Getting a little pullback here, but that's okay. BNB. BNB up 1.1%. Still holding that 200 moving average, but in the grand scheme of things, just flat, man, flat. Same price as March 2024. But I'm not deterred due to the fact that it's held up so well, due to the fact that no matter, even with this sell-off here, it's like, what? They're defending a moving average, and as long as you make a higher low than this low at 535, all is well. And then they test the resistance again. I mean, there could be an imminent breakout due to the fact that we could be looking at a confirmed partial decline that is already, this could be the partial decline. This could be the confirmation of partial decline. It just hasn't resolved yet. So there is definitely an argument for a 70% chance of a bullish breakout of 602. Someone could present that argument, man. They could. This is a rectangle for sure. I'm just saying, like, the $600, right? And then down here is like the bottom at 459. Yeah. Okay. Bearish divergence. Where are the asks? Where's the performance? They're just, no one's selling yet. Like, it hasn't performed. It could start this week. Oh no, things are bad. Earnings are coming out. What, dude? We got all kinds of earnings, man. Microsoft, or not Microsoft, but maybe. What was it? Apple's reporting, Google's reporting on Tuesday. MicroStrategy is reporting. Say Apple, yeah. Meta is reporting on Halloween. Yeah, so we got definitely a big week of data incoming. We looked at Doge already because it's rallying. We don't look at XRP anymore because it's a joke, an absolute joke that World Economic Forum, central bank digital currency, wanna beat joke losers. Go ahead. You want to watch XRP be analyzed? Go look at Klaus Schwab's stream or Alex Cobb, dude. They'll, there's a cult, an XRP cult out there, and it's like they'll be able to do a great job for you, man. I guarantee it. So, Litecoin looks pretty good, actually. Let me show you this, man. It's, I really appreciate the fact. Okay, so I've done this before. Okay, this was very real. So back in February, this level, ancient battleground, going back years. Well, they did it again at the beginning of this year. That price action correlation. What's going on? Well, what happened in February was there was so much demand. 1, 2, 3 on the third valley. The sellers were unable to go test that 66 and change level. So what happened after the failure? Huge markup to 105, 107, 110. Well, guess what we're doing? We've got the bottoming structure in, just like we did in the beginning of the year. And now what are they doing? The sellers are failing again, chat. They're doing it. And now we're engulfing. So I'd say, like, really good on the daily, but it's not about the daily. It is about the weekly on Litecoin. Primed for 107. Like, if you're looking at this on the weekly, one would buy this. One would own this. This is the time that someone would do it if they were gonna. Not any other time. Not below 66. Not anything. You got like one low, then you got a same low, slightly lower low, completed with a bullish hammer, a beautiful bullish hammer. Bullish engulfing too. But this candle right here, really nice. And then pretty much the back test, but the failure to back test. This is it, because you understand below the level you don't want it. That's great. Strategic stop loss could be at like $62, $61. But understand the only target, if you would be entering now, would be $107. Look how many times throughout history it's run up to 107 after breaching or back testing $66. That's the target. So what is that? And that's no big deal, man. Whatever, like, I don't care. Like, that's like 51% upside on Litecoin after a major weekly confirmation low. And it's really, think about it like this, man. It's really that. 1, 2, 3. Rule of 3. It's like a triple bottom with the accumulation signature on the triple bottom, right? Like triple bottom, 1, 2, 3 lows, but instead of them being the same lows, you have 2 of them that are substantially higher than the first one. That's bullish. There's more than before, okay? Something will, the composite operator at this point, he'll make a call. Something will happen. Oh my God, the Miami Dolphins are still going to use Litecoin, and use your imagination. Composite operator comes out with all kinds of crazy news-driven catalysts. So this is it, chat. This is when someone's ready. They own it. They have their stop loss set up, and they're letting it ride to go up to appreciate for that position to appreciate in value. 51% non-levered, and it might take a minute, but it's the weekly. Understand that this is it. There's nothing else I could tell you. Oh, well, there's a trade set up already on the daily because that 3 rising valleys. Like the 3 rising valleys was the setup. Like 1, 2, 3 right here. Like that's the setup. This was pretty much like another chance to re-enter. The closer you are to this level after this 3rd valley is the trade setup. So, but it'd be if you wanted me to do it on the weekly, I can, for the sake of education, because maybe people are like, I don't really get what you're saying. I understand. Probably only have like 5 people watching, right? No, what's up? 750 of y'all. Welcome. I know there's a rally going on. It's so easy. It's like such a no-brainer joke setup on Litecoin right now. I'd buy Litecoin over Ethereum, chat. Do you hear me? Hello? Litecoin superior to Ethereum. Easiest trade setup ever. That's it. This is literally it. $62, $61 stop loss. You can go lower too if you want, if you're scared. You wouldn't really want to go. So right there, that's your threshold to be 3-to-1 reward to risk in this situation. If you bought right now at this price, 59.82 stop loss, below the 60, whatever. But easy. 106.67, just below that 107. That's it, man. And then that's target 1. And if you really want to target 2 here, because it's like, hey, the cycle's reversing. Look what they're doing, chat. Here's a low, December 2018 on the weekly. But then here's a higher low on a candle close, March 2020. Yeah, they had to wick it down because the whole world's economy stopped. Okay. Barring acts of that, look what happened. But they brought it back down. You know what happened? This low is higher than this low. It's higher than this low. And these 2 lows are higher than this low, and this low. So there is still accumulation signatures on the weekly chart that stems back to 2018 on Litecoin. So if that resolves and you get the same type of crypto price action we get when the bottoms get put in, which it seems really clear here. And guess what? Back here in September 2020, there was a trade setup right there. That was all identified. We could pull it up, find it. But it was the bullish shark and all the people were like, are you sure this is a good trade setup on Litecoin? I remember it, dude. But it's that 66, or sorry, I mean, it just depends. It's either $40 or it's $66. So second target on Litecoin would be easily 136.90. You want a third target? It's real easy, man. Third target, 183. You could play it like that if you were so inclined. Does this make sense? Like, I'm trying to present you with an argument based on traditional technical analysis. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to make a call because this could easily fail. That is why we set up stop losses. Do you understand, though, why the stop loss would be at 59.82? Because below this level, you could very well find yourself back at $41 very fast. So protect yourself. But we know for a fact, based on the daily, that buyers have recaptured the level and we have positive price action correlation to that level above it. Hey, it's Love Jeep, man.
Here comes first Solana ball.
Hype in the chat!
Thanks so much, Love Jeep, man. History for you. Thank you for the contribution. The first one ever under the guise of Solana or whatever. Thank you. This is it, man. This is like how you position trade. Okay, I guess I'll publish it just for the sake of education, man. Think about those trade setups are educational. It's like trying to instill the right things in you so you're not degen and doing stupid things. I'm gonna buy at resistance after a 50% pump. That's what the dumb money that comes into the market when we get to those levels, that's what they do. And they buy from you selling at taking profit. Storage, great example. The really stupid, unsuspecting money is like, oh my God, I'm gonna buy storage after a 60% pump up against resistance or slightly above the resistance. It's trying to break out. Let's FOMO. And they got destroyed. It lost 35 to 40% of its value in like 4 days. Yeah, after hitting target 1. Okay, so I would say trend analysis, like technical indicators, chart patterns. Yeah, all the above, man. Yep. That's your Litecoin position trade. Oh yeah, by the way, weekly bullish divergence. One low, the second low, undeniable divergence. Positive Momo just beginning to build. Very nice. There you go. Patreon/Citadel, you get it hand delivered. Okay, anyway, not trying to spend too much time here, but it's really important to talk about assets when they're at these levels. Do you get it? Like, it won't be near as important if what we are witnessing plays out, resolves the way it's more probable that it would play out up because of everything we've identified, all the good stuff. So like, if you give me 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and Litecoin's at $80, it's not really worth talking about that much to y'all anymore because it's getting too far away from the actionable area. The closer you are to 66, the more optimum the entry is because that's when you inherently have the most upside until we get to the next big level. So you start getting to $80, $82. Well, you just missed out on a crap load of not just like some P&L, but also like how do you start strategizing on Litecoin when the asset gets up another $8, $9, $10? It's kind of impossible to optimize a stop loss. So I'm saying like right now, it's the Litecoin weekly comet. In eyesight, you either take a chance now or you just don't. You just don't buy it. And then you might FOMO when it's at $90. And you know that's stupid. When you're gonna buy it Litecoin at $90, there's no way to manage risk. It would be risky. Okay, you've had your chance. That's all I can do is tell you. This is like, you know, what, fifth, fifth cycle now, these alts doing the same things they did in the past, so. Okay. So let's just go check on storage. You know, we brought it up, whipping boy for a second, you know. Hey, it'd be like that sometimes. Target 1, beautiful. They pulled it back. Now they're working on a bearish engulfing candle. But if you can look at it like, dang, man, no real damage done. I mean, if you go the daily, maybe they're just putting in another higher low. I don't know when it's going to bottom, man. Do we have hidden divergence yet? Not yet. You don't really have an edge yet. Too much negative momentum. And it's just kind of weird, man. Like, Bitcoin's rallying, it's doing very well, and Bitcoin dominance, multi-year highs every single day now. And then this one's good. We're really fortunate on this one. Maybe it was just so specimen, you know, but like other ones that had really, really impeccable structures, just not doing anything. They're not doing well. Yeah, so I don't know when this one's going to catch bids again. It might just be random, but right now, you know, it started pivoting now. You get hidden bullish divergence, but it's not really pivoting yet. I mean, how about Cardano? You know, up 2%. Like, look at this, dude. It's just like, are they still trying to put in the third valley? I don't know, right? Maybe. It's just trash. Like, most of these altcoins are performing really bad right now. Like that sell-off we got on Friday, these red candles, it was ugly. Like, oh man, Cardano, lowest price seen since September 7th. Huh? Okay, that was Friday. That Litecoin or Bitcoin lowest price seen since October 23rd. It was the 25th. It was 2-day lows. Oh my God. And then Solana's making almost 2-month lows on the same little pullback. It's a joke, and it's below resistance support. We know you can't get behind Cardano until it's above 41 cents anyway. But it's gross, man. You can look across this market and see the same crap happen to all of them, most of them, outside of a handful. Yeah, I don't know. Like Bitcoin Cash was okay, you know. Yeah, they just range bound. They can't break the resistance. It is pinned below 372. But no problem, man. Right, entry was as close to 314 as you could get it. Still up. Still waiting for a breakout. You just don't know. I think the Bitcoin show might need to happen first, which is like, hey, we need Bitcoin to hit all-time highs and freak out, and we got the Hey song going and all that, and then hey, then it'll finally just be like in impulse mode, right? And it's like we don't know when it's going to top out, and just you'll have like when that happens, you'll have like a red day, you'll have like a indecision candle day on Bitcoin where it goes down, up, sideways, volatile, but then the altcoins, you know, start going, and you don't know which one will be the whack-a-mole situation, like always. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's real bad. Like Holo Chain and probably Avalanche. How about Sin? I don't know. Sin was holding up. Dude, Sin's different. I don't know. It's like a newer coin, and it's not doing bad at all. Dude, Sin is still, you have a chance. You have a chance to own this asset right now. Hard to believe that they're giving you time, but it's just sitting right above the actionable area. It's a blessing. It really is a dream setup. I can't even believe it looks this good. And you're talking from where it is right now. SYN. I'd own SYN over Ethereum all day. Technically speaking, 100%. SYN superior to Ethereum. I'd buy it over Ethereum. 195% upside all the way up to 230% upside from where it is right freaking now. But the only way you'd make money is if you're patient. Like you can't worry about it every day. Oh my God, it was up 10%. Oh my God, it's down 10% the next day. Hyperventilating, freaking out, being emotional. Have the trading plan, stick to it. And if you never get stopped out, you're probably way up. Cardano's dead, bro. Dude, most of them are dead. They don't do anything at all.
Do you like LTC better than other setups such as OP, VET, Link, AVAX, etc.?
JS, thank you so much for the 1333. Great question. So here's the thing. At this point, from what I'm seeing with data, with performance, with the moves down on Bitcoin, the moves down on the altcoins, anything connected in any way to Ethereum, I'd be looking for something else. I'd be looking for something connected to Solana. I'd be looking for Solana itself. I don't know. See, I don't know. Is Link connected? I think Link's connected to Ethereum. Is Avalanche connected to Ethereum? I don't know which ones are and aren't, okay? Because I'm not like, you know, I go to the Solana market cap chart too or whatever just to show. I don't know if it is this Solana, right? You gotta actually have to think about it. It's like if your main asset that, you know, your crypto was built on that chain and that chain's garbage and terrible performance compared to everything else, it's probably going to perform terribly too. Like those things aren't going to go nuts until Ethereum bids start coming in, and they're just not. It's so bad. Most of them are ERC. So anything ERC, yikes, man. I didn't know. You can't know because it's not really happened like this. We haven't seen a cycle where Ethereum's so bad, and all the altcoins that were created on Ethereum are also performing miserably because Ethereum's doing very, very bad. We are witnessing a huge paradigm shift in crypto where Solana, they keep this up with the animal spirits and all that. Composite operator is just max bidding Sol. Like, what's Solana's market cap right now? I mean, it could be going for number 2 this cycle. Based on the way everything's been going from what we see right now, I can't rule it out. That's not crazy at all. I know Solana's a lot, or Ethereum's a crap load. It's like 300 billion or something. Hold on, let me pull it up. Yeah, God, where's the freaking night mode, dude? What are they doing? Please give me night mode. No, of course not. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so look, man, it just... Here we are. It's Bitcoin. Yeah, 1.3 trillion. 300 billion on Ethereum. Tether 120 billion. BNB 86 billion. Solana 83 billion. Just surpassed today, I guess. Surpassed US dollar coin market cap. XRP getting left in the... Do you see this? XRP, keep it going down, man. I hope Doge surpasses XRP soon. But this right here, I think, will soon eclipse 100 billion based on everything we're seeing. So that means soon, look how close Solana is to flipping BNB. It's gonna happen. The animal spirits and the market participants, the market makers, the composite man, he has made his decision that Solana will flip BNB, and not too far off from flipping US dollar tether dominance, and then all that's left is Ethereum itself. And Ethereum will continue to just hover around and underperform while Solana continues to bid up. Like, think about Solana going to $260 all-time highs. It will be number 3 at that point. So let's just all together see how this plays out this cycle. Yeah. Okay, so it's a request. I don't know. We're just hanging out, you know, for the weekly candle close stream. I'm just here and saying hi. Hoping everyone's having a good weekend and having fun with their everything else they're playing with, right? Yeah, well, meme coins serve a lot better purpose, I guess, you know? Like, dude, you have Zoomers that are now active market participants. In 2020, 2021, they were too young. Now you got Zoomers that are stupidly poor. Their brains haven't truly fully developed yet, right? That's around 24 to 26 for the male. Okay, so they're aping into, you know, Flog coin and all the, what are the other ones called? Hold on, let me, Flog coin and Bonk coin and Dog with Hat coin and Mew coin and Ray coin and MPC coin and Moonding coin, right? Like, the Zoomers are here. And the thing about millennials is, yeah, they all got destroyed on stupid pictures of monkeys last cycle, and they're still traumatized. PST, they still wake up at night screaming about pictures of monkeys and rocks going for $1 million.
We take emotion out of our trades. When we place a trade, we are only looking for something to happen. Join the dark side. Mitch knows we have cookies.
Greg, thank you so much for the Darth Vader cookies, dude. I love Darth Vader cookies. Quit the order, man. Oh my God. Beach Jedi.
Crypto_hoarder tipped
Just got wrecked.
$125.33. 0.05000000 ETH.
Crypto Hoarder, thanks so much, man, for the 125.33 O's. He tipped in, when he tips in crypto, yeah, he tipped in crypto. When market conditions are bad and unfavorable, he tips me in US dollar coin. He's been doing that for, like, you know, I mean, it just depends. He's been around for years, but he's tipping me in Ethereum now. So what does that mean? Probably pretty good. So yeah, I mean, like, Ethereum, you're probably not going much lower, especially if Bitcoin's going to do the thing. You're bottoming out, but it's about what's going to happen when it rallies. Oh, it's going to go up. Congratulations, dude. But there are faster horses. In financial markets, we're looking for the fastest horses, right? We want to make the most money because these cycles are, it's like you have a period of time. If a cycle begins, sometimes it's kind of harder to see when the cycle begins, but they kind of begin with structures exactly like what we're looking at on Sin, but they extend on for a period of time. You don't know when they end, but they do. There is an expiration date on that cycle, on that huge impulse up, on that trend. And so it's like, okay, yeah. So for example, like we've seen in previous cycles where you'll have like all the altcoins will be setting up kind of like Sin, you know, like 2020. Think about the altcoins, good setups, or the end of 2022 into beginning of 2023. The setups are there, the harmonics are there, and like some of them play out like godlike. They're unbelievable. Oh, boom, Uniswap! I can't believe it, man! It did it. It was perfect. And then the other ones will start. Yeah, they're starting to take off, but they're not performing very well. And then there are other ones that like they're just sitting at the pattern completion zones at their bottoming structures, right? They're just sitting there, divergence, everything's there, and eventually, like the fast runners, the huge runs over time, months go by, Bitcoin tops out, and then those loser assets that have those bottoming structures just collapse. They just fail because no one came in to bid on them, and you ran out of time. So. Yeah, I would think like the longer it takes for these S coins to pick up bids, and you know, the less time they're going to have to really run if they do. So Doge is a hard fork of Litecoin, dude. They both look great. They both are, well, Dogecoin, you missed your chance. The Doge comment was here. We were in the space-time continuum. I was literally saying it to you verbatim. This is it. If you miss it, get wrecked, dude. Get destroyed. But you're right here watching the stream last week, before, or 2 weeks ago at this point. You had the entry. The trade setup was posted live on stream. It was there. And now it's too far gone. Now it's stupid. Now it's like, I don't know how you manage risk when it's in impulse mode. Who knows? When it's already hit one target and it was about to hit target 2 and it's about to hit it probably this week. Yeah, I just, okay. We got 4 minutes till the weekly candle close. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button, the bell, that sub. Yeah, dude, like, no one's down with Solana coins except Zoomers, but I'm just looking here. I don't even, see, look at this crap, dude. What is Render? It's ERC20, dude. It's not Solana. This is Render. This is an Ethereum coin. This is the garbage you're getting. You shouldn't be doing this. You should be pivoting on the third valley with hidden bullish divergence and breaking out. The bids never came. What's going on? Maybe it's your last shakeout, but that's garbage. Popcat looking freaking nuts, dude. Popcat going for all-time highs. This thing's like legging up, right? It's accelerating. The demand line has a steeper angle now. Look how far away it is from this original trend line. Now you got this crap going on. Like, what the? That's Popcat, dude. Meme. Cat. Guess what? Better performer than Ethereum. What about MuCoin? Some of them don't. Look at MuCoin. This is the, you know, Giga Chad's chin. He's mewing. He's like back testing the old all-time high. It's crazy. Moonding coin, like the little hippo. I mean, I don't know, dude. Look at it. This is what Fwog coin looks great. It looked great yesterday, and now it's up 13.3%. Bearish divergence though, but I don't know. Whatever. We're just, MAGA coin looks insane. MAGA coin's on breakout watch, and I guess if he wins the election, if Trump wins the election, this asset will break out and go up 50% probably in a day or two. Yep. Wow. Now you have hidden bullish divergence argument beginning to develop here on MAGA. I'd probably rather own MAGA coin than Ethereum, just being real. It looks better. Like, look, this low, oh, it's substantially higher than this low and this low. Okay, accumulation, and now you're running, now you're just in a bullish rectangle, bull flag, whatever, either one. And this is the big breakout point. You're testing it today. I have an alert set up. You should all have an alert set up at like 19482 on this. Yep. Okay, anyway, it's just like we look at these ERC coins and they're just bad, and it's just, wow. Maybe no one's ever gonna bid on them. It's a joke, dude. Okay, let's look at gold real quick. Gold's open, you know. Look at this thing, man. You know what it did on Friday? It was the second highest daily candle close ever, and here we are on the new week. What the? Where's my? Yeah, the bull flag, the bearish divergence is still there, but no one. People knocking. The bears are knocking, and no one's answering. So it's still just elevated. No reaction, no performance, no reliability yet at all in this divergence. Very real. But hey, maybe that's telling you, I don't know, that's saying something for now. Your purchasing power is destroyed. But it's not just gold, it's silver. But it's not even as much silver anymore. Silver's kind of started doing it, man. It's been doing it. The thing, it's been going. Higher highs, higher lows, breaking out. Great. And you know, 37, 48, $49. I mean, you have way higher prices in time on the monthly. But it's about platinum now. It's about palladium. Palladium is starting to run away. But platinum, you kind of still had a chance as of last week, the week before. Platinum's unbelievable. I'm telling you, platinum, it's time in chat. Okay, your weekly candle is closed. We're going to look at platinum, and we're going to go right back to Bitcoin. But I just want you to know, this is a public service announcement. You're watching the stream. There's about, what is it at this point? There are 860 people watching. Please take heed of platinum futures. Do you understand how long it took for this all to develop? 736 days. The reliability of this is going to be there, and you have a target of that 1,356 here, and it's a no-brainer. It's not just the weekly, it's the monthly. The third valley and a bullish backtest of key levels with hidden bullish divergence. How many times do you have to see it play out before you say, okay, I might finally long something? You're above the 200-week simple moving average. A bullish engulfing candle 2 weeks ago, last week, got follow through with the close. It's time. It's literally the Woody Harrelson sitting back, and it zooms in on him, and he's like, it's time. This is it. Platinum. Litecoin. Platinum. Litecoin looks platinum, right? Same colors. But guess what? Once this starts going, it's over. Like, you will miss it. It'll be a 1169. You'll be like, should I buy platinum now? It's like, bro, you had your effing chance. There's nothing else I can tell you. Stage is set. The platinum comet is there. Look where it's all turning around, man. Take out all the noise, and what's happening? That's what's happening. This is all noise. Dude, look at this, man. Bullish convergence. It's time. It just is time. And you're talking, I mean, like on the monthly, yeah, it's the same type of target, dude. It really is like $1,300. And then what did they do? Aggressive harmonic targeting. 1745, 1900. Your fiat purchasing power is cooked. And you're about to find out when algorithms and bots reprice. They are repricing the value of these assets. Well, they will continue to do it on other assets like platinum and palladium. Okay, let's go to Bitcoin, because this is the top of the hour and the week and the day. Okay, here's the highest daily candle close confirmed since October 24th. All right, cool. We're midterm uptrending, okay? Forget the doomers, the gloomers, in between. If you're going to get overbought in this uptrend, 72,255. You're going to get oversold in this uptrend, 60K. Right, anchor point 1 and 2 on the bottom, 1 and 2 on the top. Okay. And what I really like about this, how you check your math really on these parallel channels, if you got good anchor points, that's great. You don't need much more. But if you have good anchor points, right, check the heart line. So look on the heart line when you anchor these these four anchor points, right? Look how, you tested the heart line and you ran. Okay, look, tested the heart line and reversed. Tested the heart line and reversed. And you broke it. You broke the heart line with a big impulse candle. And now you're trading above that heart line. You're virtually testing the top of the heart line, right? So that's how you kind of check these. Like what anchor point is best? Well, what makes the most sense on the heart line? Yeah, so this is great, man. I think you're poised, and I love the wave structure on the 4 hour. If you're just tuning in, I know there are a few y'all just tuning in. You have a stupidly bullish wave structure here on an insignificant time scale, but you have a, my God, dude, it is closer to a deep crab than it is a butterfly. That's an 85% retrace, a higher low on C. And the only wave structure, and the good thing is, like, this wave structure is developed in a midterm uptrend. You can see the uptrend on the daily. It's there, conceptualized, higher highs, higher lows consecutively. Got it. Okay, so you got this potential wave structure in such a nice trend now. Well, if it's a deep crab, then it's not the 1272, 1414. It is only the 1618. And that takes you to the top of this channel. Sorry, let me, that is your target area. If this C wave never gets invalidated, this could pull back, whatever, as long as you pivot, make a higher low than the C point itself. It's still an active wave. But we could be looking at the big wave from C to D on deck. And it's like TA Tetris, right? You go up against a big resistance. You go, you know, not just overhead resistance. We're talking that 71,765 is right here. 4 different times this year. March 28th. April 8th, look, May 21st, June 6th, all those times, that was resistance. And it just so happens that this is where this pattern completes up there. So, pretty nice for now. Just the idea. And I love the 1618 confluent with the 200. Yeah, man, let's make dreams come true, chat. All you need to do is believe that people in charge of our government, Federal Reserve, central banks, whatever, they are destroying your labor, right? What you do 9 to 5 every day, they are devaluing it, right? The work you put in, worth less now. Sorry. They got to run up the deficits to pay for entitlements and pay interest on the debt that we are already miserably in that we'll never get out of. Got to money launder, got to strengthen the government, got to grow the government, you know, got to 780,000 new government jobs in September. We got to keep growing the state, man. But it's, you know, you're going to pay for it and you're going to deal with it. Just know, like, right, this is how you're going to pay for it. With the dollars you make from your job or anything are going to be worth tremendously less. So you might as well own financial instruments that are going to keep up with or outrun that. Or don't, you know, just be stupid. That's cool too. Plenty of that out there. Oh, why is the music different? Oh my God, dude, what is this? It's a new... Oh my God, dude, it's like we're literally at the Weather Channel. Your local on the 8s. Currently on Bitcoin. $67,940. With a temperature of 69 degrees.
Is that a joint?
Sorry, dude. I didn't even notice. I guess we can leave it there. It doesn't matter, man. Okay. Yeah, weekly. How's Bitcoin weekly, man? Kind of, I mean, oh, is that a tweezer top? Could be. My God. Is that a hanging man? Maybe. But you're broken out. I think you're still broken out. People are going to adjust their trend lines and be like, nah, dude, we're not broken out. But again, I mean, I plotted this channel before anyone in the world. It was 1, 2, 3 original anchor points. Didn't touch them. Left them alone. They were so reliable. If it was a true fake out, then we'd have been right back in this thing, right back in this channel within a week or two. And we're not. We're not back in. Once we fall back below 63.6, okay, it was a false bearish bullish breakout for sure. But we're not. False breakout, false breakout, false breakout, false breakout. False breakouts. Just recently in September. But not this time. So just up against the 69K level. You tested it twice this week, and it's like, come on. This should be it, man. Yeah, now we're going, you know, we had 2 consecutive weeks of positive momentum. And now we're going for a third. If we have a good price action here, if we get a breakout, you know that's going to be going nuts. A lot of positive momentum coming. Yeah, RSI on the weekly still like You know, can't get above. I think it was above 60 at the highs, but it's not right now. You're just sitting neutral at 57.6. I'm optimistic, man. I think it's broken out. I think we have a breakout. I think the breakout happened 2 weeks ago. I think we pretty much back tested the breakout on futures. Spot, we've noticed that for some reason they just front run stuff. Like this level at 58.4 right here was never formally back tested on spot, but it was on futures. Just like right here, this level was not formally back tested on spot as support, but it was on futures for sure. So there's something to that. Again, let's look at Bitcoin futures just to see that cemented new candle, or the old candle that is cemented in time now. Bitcoin futures, oh, there it is. There it is, man. All right, well, yeah, they broke it out. They back tested the breakout, and now you're just sitting there and you're just up against this one last level where you're going to need some help on spot. Spot needs to break its own 69K. And once you do that, people are going to suffer for not owning enough Bitcoin. They will pay. Brandon, go ahead. I mean, go ahead and short it, man. If you think 8+ months of consolidation like this and we're broken out, we back tested the breakout as support, and we're building positive momentum for the first time since April. If you want to go ahead and short that, go ahead, man. Go ahead and short it. Yeah, short BlackRock, Larry Fink, all these people that are mass buying. You know, right now in the past month, we have more whales accumulating Bitcoin than we ever have in the history of Bitcoin, and it's not even close. Huge interest in Bitcoin. Now look at MicroStrategy now. MicroStrategy has, it's one of the top 8 assets on the stock market in volume now. Number 1 in volatility, but number 4 or number 5 or 6 in volume now. And that's Wall Street's thing, right? Like, people are still skeptical on Bitcoin because it's volatility, but MicroStrategy, they're the ones buying the Bitcoin. So this is how people are getting exposure to Bitcoin on Wall Street. They can't actually buy Bitcoin or crypto. They just buy MicroStrategy. It is becoming MacroStrategy, and it did. If you don't know about MicroStrategy, what happened on Friday, I wasn't here. Sorry, I had stuff going on. But look at your weekly. Second highest weekly candle close ever on MicroStrategy. Only second to the highest candle close in history of MicroStrategy, and that was March 2000. And I want to show you real quick. The highest weekly candle close ever on MSTR was $313. That's where I think we're going. I think, like, you think about gap fills. Why do gaps fill? Well, there's not technically a real concrete answer besides the psychology of buyers and sellers. That people like filling gaps, and you know that's true, right? Men like filling gaps. Okay. So why is it when a stock hits $90, there's a 90% chance it's going to see $100? Because market participants want to do that. Yep, that's real. 90%. If an asset sees $90, there's a 90% chance it goes to $100. Okay, just so they can test it, and maybe there's too much supply and they sell there, right? But also, why would an asset that has been beaten down for 25 years, that is now breaking out as of the past couple weeks, why would it not see all-time highs again? Clearly, its business model is superior now than the model it had back in 2000. So that is the target, $333, and that's 40% upside from here. 40%. Mega bullish engulfing candle last week confirmed. Look at the positive moment building. You're not even overbought. You're just sitting at 70. Look what happens when you get really overbought, man. Go to 90. So there's another gap that's unfilled at 149 and change. Or I'm sorry, 249 and change, excuse me. But this is like, think about it. It's like one low, the second low. They confirmed too much. Higher lows, confirmed higher lows in the previous lows, going again. So that's your target, 333 on MicroStrategy. Don't know how soon it'll get there. You do have earnings coming up. Shoot, dude, tomorrow. Or I think earnings are tomorrow on MicroStrategy. I don't think earnings really matter on this. Like, who cares? Like, EPS, they have different metrics, man. Now it's like, pretty much is like, how much Bitcoin do they have? That's all people care about on this. And what they'll do is what they sell some of their MicroStrategy, and then they create convertible bonds that are backed by Bitcoin. They sell them to people, and that takes out the volatility. So they're like this Bitcoin manager. They manage Bitcoin and take away the volatility, and they give a risk-free return backed by Bitcoin itself. So yeah, they're doing something no one else is doing at all, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. You should all watch that Michael Saylor interview he did like 10 days ago with the New Zealand girl. Yeah, go watch that. It's worth your time, because you really, like, what is MicroStrategy? They just buy Bitcoin. They do more. They do a lot more, and it was very eye-opening for me. Oh, the link doesn't work on Discord? Oh, we got a new one. I got you, man. Yeah, join the Discord if you're in here and you haven't. We got like over 14,000 members, very active community. There's educational resources that are just the source material. Yeah, you should join the Discord. It's very, like, dude, there's like people talking about TA. If you have questions and you're trying to learn about this crazy complex world of traditional technical analysis, risk management, trading, like, you want to be there. Very helpful, family-friendly community, right? There's no, like, we heavily mod it, like, so there's no bull crap, okay? So yeah, check it out. But a brilliant breakout. How about fib extensions here? Like, it matters. I think 333 is it, but yeah, 1618 is 260. I think you'll get that. But then above that, there's nothing. There's 313's the candle close, right, on the weekly. But I'm just thinking they're gonna want to go. They're gonna want to go test 333 eventually. Okay, so, and then we got Bitcoin miners too that look good, but they're just kind of like, they're better than the ERC coins, man. They are. I'm just kind of like, can we go, man? Can we just like stop spinning our freaking wheels on like something like IREN? It's, you know, like, come, I mean, it's so understand, you own this and you're just waiting to get paid. You're waiting for 15 bucks on IREN. It's just been a long grinding process, but if you care, something very good has happened. Look what in August, what was resistance. Let's check it out. Oh, it's a major reversal point from February. Is that, oh my God, it's a major reversal point from January of 2022. Resistance. Well, look what they've done. They breached it and now they've confirmed it as support, chat. You know what happens when you catch forms of confirmation like that? Higher prices, probably. Easy to manage risk too. If you missed out on the entry, the trade setup was down here. It was like, it's $7 something. But if you missed it, you can still try to breakout backtest buy, you know, like below that level, maybe not, because it could be head back to 200 or lower. But man, this thing is poised for higher prices. Not much left to do but to see the impulse. That's what happens at a third valley and bullish backtest and all that. So, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of the altcoins showing bottoming structures, they're just not catching bids. Bitcoin sneezes, they collapse. Oh, MicroStrategy on Wednesday now? Okay. 100 more likes, we get 420 easy. Yeah, we have the technology. We're at 68K. What are you doing? We got a freaking insanely bullish wave structure on Bitcoin in the 4 hour and you're not liking the stream. I hope you understand, we're going to be getting a lot more intimate with each other, chat, soon. If what we are all identifying right now plays out, you'll be back here way more frequently, daily, because we could be concluding consolidation phase that lasted 8 months. And we could be going into impulse phase with a mix of price discovery. Yeah, so hit that like button, that bell, that sub, just in case that ends up being what happens. BTBT, yeah, it's just stagnating up there. Could pull back again. Could come test 344. Yeah, sure. But dude, I'm telling you, on Bit Digital, if you scale out enough, you have to understand what's happening. Like, the composite operator has been accumulating this asset for years now. Let's just say 18 months when it became kind of confirmed, okay? But what really does, it's October 2023, May 2024, the recapturing that level. But most recently, this bottoming structure where there's so much demand now from the composite man himself that the sellers that tried, they could not retest that 208 level again. Once and twice and then thrice, and then the bullish back test of the 200 simple moving average, morning doji star right there. And you pretty much broken the 386 level. You're just hanging out above it. So all you need to see now, one more break. If they break 440 to 445, you're going to get paid. The composite operator is going to get paid. He's been accumulating for too long now. And one low, the second low. Chat, what is this? It's really the third low. So the probability of resolution is elevated right now. And so I own this. I'm sitting in BT, repeating of course, waiting for the day that, oh my God, BT alert is going off above 450. Because above 450, yes, there have been fake outs before. Absolutely. But if you hear that alert, there is a chance BT runs to 855. And it's not weird. It's very normal. The composite operator, it seems like, is nearing the end of his buying campaign. And it's about, where looks like it's like an imminent markup phase looming. So above this key breakout point, you got 92% upside on BT. So look at the bullish convergence. It's beautiful. Each successive higher low, lower levels of negative momentum. Yeah, Wolf is already broken out of that big level. Yeah. Wolf's the one. Now, looking back, Wolf was the one. Yeah, it's already broken out. Yeah, like.
Mojeep and Super Chatted $49.99. I have learned so much from you. Thank you. Thought on Moonworld FE, well on Coinbase, please.
Moonwell DeFi. Oh God, is that part of the Ethereum loser gang?
Hi Mitch, when you mentioned MAGA, what network / chain is it on?
Hello, Chloe. Thank you for the 20. What network chain is MAGA on? I'd imagine it's Solana, right? Chat, back me up on that. Is MAGA US dollar coin on Solana chain? I think it is. I don't think it's on ERC. Well is gone. Oh no, Mojibin. They're saying it's gone, dude. Yes, Soul. Chloe S. Thank you. Oh no, someone's saying ERC. It's base chain. Oh my God, dude. Okay, so understand Wolf Chain. 612 was like a trade setup exit this summer. And it rightfully so, because that's exactly what it ran to and reversed at. You go back, there it is. 1997 and 98. The first real peaks ever. And then look, it became support when they recaptured it. And when they recaptured it and they reconfirmed its validity as support, look, in 2010, what did they do? Oh my God. Glory. Hallelujah. So here we are. Composite Man, we knew that he was already conducting a buying campaign, right? Because this was amazing back here. But now, more evidence. He's continuing to accumulate on any pullback. Look at these two lows, higher than this low. It's a triple bottom, really, with accumulation signature. And now the 612 level is broken, and they're just trading above it. So, like, if they were to continue the run, and it wasn't going to fake out, it could pull back, make another higher low than all three of these lows. That'd be fine. Bad stuff happens on Bitcoin, that's probably going to occur. But if not, if Bitcoin's going to do the thing, the 4-hour wave structure, 71.7, then Wolf's probably going for a gap fill in the coming weeks. We're talking $7.87, the gap fill. That's your first target from here. For above 612, your target is $7.87. Yep. 850 after that, probably. Yep. Yeah, swing highs and lows there. Yep. But if you think about Fibonacci, like from the highest high there to the lowest low, I mean, a common retrace between 1720 and 2741. So Bitcoin's at like 85, 90K plus, and all the altcoins, not all of them, a lot are mooning, going crazy. These miners are going nuts. Common retrace zone on the weekly, 382, 618, 1721, 2741. Wow. Okay, just talking, man, about these miners. Okay, do we have a request, man? Yeah, Moonwell Devi.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
There's your total. The breakout's been confirmed with formal bullish backtests, October 23rd and 25th and 26th. Confirmed today, above the 200 simple moving average, chat. Oh man, very nice. You're staring at the divergence, but dude, this price action is incredible. What are you doing? So let's go, man. Let's break 2.3 and just run to 2.577 trillion and just end this downtrend, this longer term downtrend. Moonwell, come on, dude. What is this, Warcraft? What are you, Warcraft nerding here, dude? He said on Coinbase, there's nothing to do. I mean, even if it was down here, there's not enough data to really do anything. It's going to be a good time to give a shout out to members who have renewed their Citadel membership in the past couple days. G-Dog, thank you so much for the 22 months, man. Incredible member of this community, and thank you so much for supporting the message, you know, and being a disciple of the TA, right? Teaching others. That's the whole point of this community, man. It's like, okay, didn't know so many people wanted to learn about this stuff. Okay, well then let's talk about it. I guess if you want to listen, I'll just tell you everything I know about what I've learned from all these really smart people that put their life's work and research into the world of technical analysis, all the different aspects of it. Okay, and then it's like people showed up and then they learned and they get it as good as me. And now they're in the community and they're teaching other people about what I've taught them. And then those people are now graduates pretty much, and they're teaching others, and it's like this extreme amount of reciprocity in our community, and it just came from 7 years ago of starting to do this, and I love it, man. It's so fulfilling. And so Air Malika, thank you so much for joining for the first month ever. Welcome. Nismo, thank you for joining for the first month. Really appreciate that support. BQHR, thank you for the 2 months continued support. That renewal means everything. Dead Check, thank you for the 7 months continued support. All right, so just a few shout outs there. So I don't know, man. What do you want me to do? There's just nothing. I can't Fibonacci. I can't do anything. 10 cents, psychological resistance. They reversed it there, at least for a day. 15 cents, I guess. There's nothing you can do here. But it's cool. Okay, that was the only request today, if you could believe it. Chloe just wanted to know what the blockchain MAGA was on. So, okay, this is one request. It was Moonwell. What about Farm? What about Ziggurat coin? What about well, there is a Farm coin, right? It's older, and that's what the humans use to house, you know, food, right, in Warcraft. And then you have Moonwell for elves, and then you have Ziggurats for undead, and then for orcs. Oh, what about Burrow coin, right? When Burrow coin? No Burrow coin. Pfft, what a joke, dude. These people call themselves Warcraftiers. Okay, dude. Sure. Storage up 3.9% on the new day. Nice. Yeah, At some point, like I'm telling you, this is gonna pivot, and this is gonna go back to 69.75 cents, and this is probably gonna break out and go to 123, 128. The storage will probably pivot. Like that right there was a profit-taking level for the traders. You pull back, some point the pivot, the higher low comes in again, and they do it once more, and then we go higher because it's the weekly. This weekly implies back to 75 cents in time, and then you break that and you go into 170, 160 plus. You just gotta be patient. I don't know, Archer. We don't ever know. Will Archer do it? Will storage do it? It did it, at least to 1 degree, right? Of the 3, 1 target. We don't know if Archer will play out. Archer could fail. It could easily fail, dude. But the good news is it's not dead yet. The setup has not been invalidated. It's still just sitting at that key historical support, the ice line. It's still actionable. If someone wasn't able to get on it, they still got a chance to take a small position if they wanted. But I'm just saying, U-shaped volume, one low, the slightly lower low, second low, the bullish divergence on that slightly lower low. Look at this elevated volume right there. I mean, that means like sellers are really trying and they can't go anywhere. All at a 1414, 786 confluent of the M shape, the bullish Gartley. It's like, it's not about the one trade, it's about the many. And I'm telling you, when all this framework presents itself, you have a greater probability than CoinSwip's chance of it going the way it's implied. It's implied to go to 520 again and maybe higher. But it could fail this time. But then you go to another chart and you identify the exact same setup, right, on everything. That one could play out and this one failed. It doesn't change anything. It's just all about probabilities. There are variances though. Oh man, the 30% hit. Oh, it failed. Bad earnings. Oh God, you do have earnings coming up like November 7th. So it's like same day as NVIDIA, I think. But yeah, it could kill it, or it could make it. Like that earnings could blow up 25% and go on a breakaway gap and be gone. You just don't know. We don't act like we know. We just know the framework for the setups for risk management. Anyway, so chat's beyond dead at this point, so I'm just gonna quit the stream. I quit chat, quitting stream today, and it's your fault. You could have been more lit, you could have talked more, you could have asked more questions, but you didn't. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Sunday, and I hope you have a great evening, and I'll just be back. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between, especially Beast Jedi and Crypto Order for those C-Notes plus. Until next time, respect the T. Hey.
your crypto and everything else that you're playing with.